Okay, it is what is it? It's May 9th, Thursday. It is the day after my last entry, and I actually did it the next day as I was hoping that I would. I have finished rereading Chapter 2 of Rhonda Byrne's The Secret. What was Chapter 2 entitled? That one was entitled, bear with me here, The Secret Made Simple. And the notes I took on this one, I wrote down 5 things. One of them was, ask yourself, how am I feeling? As you know, this book preaches the power of positive thinking, and one thing it wants you to do is, oh, there goes my cell phone. My wife just texted me. So obviously, you know, they want you to think positively, so you're supposed to ask yourself, you know, throughout the day, how am I feeling? And obviously the answer is supposed to be good. I am feeling good. Even if you're not feeling good, tell yourself you're feeling good, and it'll eventually make you feel good, I guess. The other thing I wrote down is think good thoughts. Again, what the book is telling you is that you should always think positive, be positive. If you think bad thoughts, negative thoughts, then bad and negative things are bound to happen to you. You think good, positive, good things will happen to you. Simple as that. One thing it says is to close your eyes, focus on your feelings, and smile for 1 minute. I guess that's somewhat similar to meditation, but not quite the same thing. Basically, here's that word again, basically. I believe that what that was saying was that in order to clear your mind of any negative thoughts, just close your eyes, put a big smile on your face, and just think good thoughts. Think good feelings, just smile. Smile for 1 minute. Of course, unless you're looking at a clock or something, I don't know how you can tell that a minute has passed, but you can probably estimate when a minute is over with. So anyway, fourth thing I wrote down was, when you're feeling down, sing, listen to music, or think of something you love and dwell on it. I think that's a pretty good point, actually. I mean, if you start singing, unless you're singing some really sad song or something, I mean, you're going to think positive. You know, my recommendations, Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. If you can sing that and not think happy thoughts, something's wrong with you. So yeah, sing. Sing or listen to music. Of course, if you're listening to music, it's a good chance that you will sing along to it, unless it's an instrumental. Or think of something you love and dwell on it. I guess in my case, something you love unconditionally would be, of course, my kids, my 2 daughters. So, and again, I do have fun with them. Their age is 5 and 3. My oldest daughter has started to play video games. I actually own 4 arcade games that I have in the house here. Gauntlet, Tutankhamun, 1 multi-game with 6 games inside of it, and another game with 39 games in one, which has a lot of the classics like Pac-Man, Frogger, Donkey Kong, all that stuff. Anyway, my daughter and I, my 5-year-old and I, are hooked on playing Gauntlet right now, so we're having fun doing that, and I enjoy that. It's a game I played 23 years ago actually, so that's kind of fun. So I guess I can dwell on that and dwell on hanging out with my kids doing that. And I should say my youngest daughter also likes playing the game. She doesn't know what she's doing, but she has a good time doing it. Last thing I wrote down was, you deserve all good things life has to offer. Life has to offer. I guess who can argue with that? There are good things to be had in life, and everybody wants them, obviously. So what the secret is telling you is that you deserve it. Why the hell not? Why someone else and not me, I say. So yeah, believe that you should have it. Think that you will have it. Even if you don't have it yet, tell yourself that you do. And at least the secret tells you that eventually you will get it. So there you go. The last couple of points in the book, the secret summaries. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Number 1, the law of attraction is a law of nature. It is impartial as the law of gravity. In other words, you can't really change it. The example they gave in the book was that you don't see pigs flying around at all because they can't fly. So the law of attraction, the law of gravity isn't going to change. Either is the law of attraction. Like attracts like, dislike attracts dislike. Number 2, nothing can come into your experience unless you summon it through persistent thoughts. Again, whatever you want, you will have. Just keep thinking about it. And again, think good things. You don't want the bad things to come. Of course, if you do think the bad things, the secret says you're going to get the bad things. So keep thinking good things. And eventually, if you're persistent, you will get them. Number 3, to know what you're thinking, ask yourself how you are feeling. Emotions are valuable tools that instantly tell us what we are thinking. Again, that's one of the things I wrote down. Ask yourself, how do I feel? Number 4, it is impossible to feel bad and at the same time have good thoughts. I guess I can't argue with that. It's kind of like chewing gum and walking at the same time, which is a ridiculous analogy because everybody can do it. Or it's patting your head and then going like this on your stomach at the same time and not going in a circle on your head either. I don't know if I'm even making sense. But anyway, that seems to be a pretty... It seems you can't argue with that. How's that? Number 5, your thoughts determine your frequency, and your feelings tell you immediately what frequency you are on. When you feel bad, you are on the frequency of drawing more bad things. When you feel good, you are powerfully attracting more good things to you. Again, we've touched on that several times. Think good, you will be good. Think bad, you will be bad. Number 6, secret shifters, such as pleasant memories, nature, or your favorite music can change your feelings and shift your frequency in an instant. In other words, what they were saying is have a couple things in your back pocket, so to speak, that you can always go to if you ever need a pick-me-up. In other words, think about your kids, think about a happy event, think about a song that you like. Just have something that makes you happy. And if you're ever down or you feel yourself you might be getting down, picture that in your head. Picture the dream house that you want to have in Hawaii, which is something I certainly want to have. Because I've been to Hawaii 5 times, and it's everything it is thought to be. Number 7, the feeling of love is the highest frequency you can emit. The greater the love you feel and emit, the greater the power you are harnessing. Again, love. Just like the love of your children, the love of your spouse, if you happen to have a spouse that you're not separated with and are getting divorced from. Again, you can use it as one of those secret shifters. Just keep a love memory or something you love in your back pocket that you can always access. There you go. Chapter 2 of The Secret. Chapter 3, the next chapter, which I will probably read tonight, is entitled How to Use the Secret. And it is, in my opinion, the most important chapter in the book, because this basically tells you, how to go about implementing everything in the book. And it's really, at least from the first time I read it, didn't seem all that difficult to do. So I got my piece of paper to take notes about what to do, and I will be doing that. And it is, again, it's the longest chapter in the book because I think it's the most important one, so it has to be. So anyway, that is my goal for tonight, to read that. If I am feeling really inspired, I will come back again later tonight and do a fourth installment of this blog. So, peace.